All right, everybody. Oh, happy day. I hope you're doing phenomenally well. In this video, I'm going to share with you some perspective so that you don't run into problems when you self-generate your own Facebook leads. There's definitely some problems that you're going to want to be made aware of if you're considering designing your own Facebook leads or stepping into this space. But before I dive into these tips with you and some things that are going to keep you out of harm's way, jasonfinalexpense.com. I partner and I coach and I recruit agents across the nation. We sell things like Medicare insurance, life insurance, and annuities, face-to-face and in the telespace. So if you need help or you need a good work family, by all means reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. I'll help you in any way I can. So a lot of agents, when they jump into insurance, they're like, wow, the holy grail, I'm going to run for the gold rush and self-generate my own Facebook leads. And they didn't realize that they would find their time being stretched so thin. So when you're thinking about generating your own Facebook leads, understand time is your most valuable resource. So are you going to be a professional marketer or a professional agent? Sometimes you can't do both when you first start out. Now, self-generating leads is amazing. Don't overpay for a self-generating system if you're considering making your own Facebook leads. If you need a good, reputable, company to go with to teach you how to make your own Facebook leads that isn't going to take an arm and a leg from you, reach out. I'll serve you and get you connected with them. Amazing partner in the business that does great work, does amazing work. But self-generating leads, even when you have the right people in place and the right systems, it's not as turnkey as you may think, because once everything's going fine, it's not going fine. So when you're running your campaigns through no fault of your own, you're going to have your campaigns shut down. You're not in control of this. Other things in the industry are. Facebook is their own, their own little pile of yarn, They untangle it how they see fit. So things that worked yesterday may get shut down tomorrow. Your campaign that was just zinging leads into your pocket, all of a sudden there's a tremendous problem because things outside of your control with the ad campaign all of a sudden hit the e-brake. So when you are in sales, the most important thing is having, leads when you've been properly skilled up, trained up, right? But you need these Facebook leads, but you don't need to find yourself spending hours upon hours upon hours in the absolute time draino, of generating your own Facebook leads. It's very valuable. It's very good to make your own Facebook leads, but there's some problems with it because you're going to be putting so much of your time into becoming a professional marketer. When you're a professional marketer, you're marketing everyone on Facebook. You're marketing everyone on Facebook. You're trying to get your leads out there. You're truly in the marketing space right now instead of making the wealth, making the sales. There's only so much time on that clock. So if you've got 8 hours in your day, are you spending 2 or 3 of them futzing around with your Facebook campaign, constantly tweaking it, getting it where you need to go, and then you think you're getting $5, $6, $7 leads, and then it returns at like maybe 10 or 12 or 20. And an ad that worked maybe a month ago may not work right now, or maybe your returns come back. Your ad spend is not yielding the same results that it once did. It becomes its own distraction, when you are doing it. When you're designing your own, self-generating your own Facebook leads, it can become its own distraction, and that takes time away from the most valuable and the most important thing, and that's talking to people. So when an agent first starts out, if you're extremely tech savvy, yes, go into self-generating your own Facebook leads. But if you're not tech savvy, it's going to take time away from income producing activities and may cost you more than you'll ever save. Be careful. And definitely don't be paying $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 for some self-generating system to teach you how to do the same thing that you can accomplish for a fraction of the cost. Don't get taken out there. There's a lot of folks that would do that in the industry to the naive. So be careful, when you're thinking about self-generating your own Facebook leads, because it will become its own little demon. It's going to take your time because you have to be deliberate in what you do if you self-generate Facebook leads. It's not like Ron Popeil's chicken, set it and forget it. It's not that way. You've got to be focused on your marketing as well as making the money when you get the leads in. So if you're an agent that's like, you know what, that's a lot of moving parts. Yes, it is a lot of moving parts, and you need to know what you're doing, but you can definitely accomplish it Just don't dive into self-generating your own Facebook leads if you're not tech savvy, or if you don't have the extra time to, dedicate towards that. If you're an agent that says, you know what, I can't spend all this extra time making my own Facebook leads, or maybe it just irritates you, then guess what? Just go buy leads for the time being. Buy leads, get better. It doesn't matter if it saves you $2 if it's costing you more than that in the time you're losing. You don't want to lose time. It's your most precious resource. If you save $2 but you lose 6 hours a week playing around with that Facebook campaign, it's not making you more money. It's actually costing you more than maybe you had accounted for. So count the cost. What is it going to cost me in time? What is it going to cost me in my mental bandwidth? And am I an agent that's designed, to think that way? If you're in that space, you're like, oh man, I can write code, I can do my Facebook leads, I can do this and do that. It doesn't frustrate you, when technology doesn't go your way, then fine, go do that. It's a good use of your time, but do it on the weekends, Do it after your business hours are done. Don't focus on marketing when you should be focused on the most important thing, and that's calling prospects. If you're a face-to-face insurance agent, setting appointments, getting in front of the great people that we serve. Or if you're in the telespace, my goodness, just reach out, on that telephone, connect, and help the client get what they want. It's powerful. But self-generating your own Facebook leads can be a major problem for certain agents, can cost you a ton more money than you ever accounted for because you didn't understand that you're always going to have little things that pop up that create problems, and problems suck time, and they suck resources, and they take your bandwidth away. So the problems with Facebook leads are sometimes you overpay for the Facebook lead system. That's a problem. You're out of control on what the ad spend is. Everybody's ad spend is different. Different results for different ads in different counties, different spaces. It just is what it is. So understand there's going to be a learning curve when you design your own Facebook leads. There just will be. But if you partner right and you partner well, you can mitigate that learning curve to the best of your ability. I've got crazy, amazing agents that partner with me that self-generate their own Facebook leads that are getting astounding results. But you want to understand that you want to increase buyer intent so that your client is intentional when they reach out and talk to you. I hope this helps you. I hope it gives you some clarity. If you need anything at all, reach out, jasonfinalexpense.com. Thanks for watching.